Could this be the start of that very dreaded second wave of infections in China?
Well, certainly that's the fear, and the concern, of course, for officials is that this is happening in China's capital. So you would imagine that they are all working flat out to try and contain what is at the moment a cluster, but as you say, it does threaten to turn into a second wave. So we've got 57 new infections as of June the 13th. That number is likely to have risen fairly substantially. And the majority, as we say, of those infections in Beijing and linked to the wholesale food market, which has now been shut down, the city's largest wholesale food market, where a number of workers had fallen ill. State media saying that they and the virus, according to state media, was detected on a chopping board used by a seller of imported salmon. And officials later saying that genome sequencing suggesting that the virus came from Europe, though it's not known yet how it was imported, if indeed it was imported. Authorities saying that at least 10,000 people linked to the market will be tested over the next few days. They've locked down residential areas near the market, and restrictions across the city have been ramped up on the back of this outbreak. The government, as you say, is also investigating officials who are linked to the control of the virus in those areas. So we'll wait for more details on that. And again, it is a test of the systems that China's put in place to try and curb any second wave, which includes, of course, monitoring, tracing and testing.